What's up everyone, how you all doing? BlueNerd here and welcome back my friends to another Minecraft tutorial. I sure hope you guys are having an awesome day. Now today guys, we are back with 5 brand new medieval style wall designs. And I've kept these wall designs pretty simple guys because as you know 1.14 is here now and we need to protect those villagers from those pesky pillagers. So in order to do this we're going to have to wrap walls around any village that we find, and at the beginning it's not always easy to gather up all the resources you need to do these. So I've tried to keep these designs fairly simple. Some of them are going to be a little bit harder than others, but most of them are fairly simple builds and they should be pretty easily wrapped around any village that you find. So with that being said guys, let's go ahead and take a look at them. Okay guys, design number 1 is pretty simple. As you can see, it does require a fair amount of stone bricks and chisel stone bricks, but overall the design is fairly simple. Now we are going to need some stone brick stairs and slabs, some chisel stone bricks, cobblestone wall, oak logs, spruce buttons, spruce fences, and some dark oak planks. Now the pattern is just a repeating pattern, so as you can see this 2 block gap here is the whole pattern and it just repeats itself over and over as you go across. So we're just going to continue the pattern here to show you exactly how it's done. So for me, I'm going to extend it a few blocks across this way. So we're going to start by placing a dark oak plank there and we're going to go up by 4 blocks. You can make this higher if you want, it's entirely up to you, but I'm going to just go with 4 blocks high because that is more than enough. We're going to leave a 1 block gap and do another one here. And we'll do 1 more across, leave a 1 block gap and go up again by 4 blocks. Now grab your stone bricks and in these gaps, just 1 block in front of them, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to place 4 like this. Okay, then we're going to get some chisel stone bricks and place them in front at the bottom of the stone pillar. On top of those, we're going to go ahead and add some stairs. At the top of the stone pillars, we're going to place some upside down stairs like this. Then we're going to go back to the dark oak planks and we're going to place 1 on top of the first one and then just extend it all the way across the wall like this. And then we're going to go ahead and make it too wide for a walkway. Now, where we have our stone pillar here, we're going to place 2 logs facing outwards towards us like this, okay? Then we're going to get our stone brick stairs and place 1 at the back in the gap like so. Go ahead and place an upside down stair at the bottom like this. Then you're going to get your spruce fences and place 3 inside against the dark oak planks just like this. On front of those logs, go ahead and place a spruce button, and then on top of the logs go ahead and place a chiseled stone brick. In front of the upside down stair here, we're going to place a stone slab. Then we're also going to place a stone slab on top of the chiseled stone bricks with a cobblestone wall in between the gaps like so. Then we're just going to grab our stairs and just behind our chiseled stone bricks, we're going to go ahead and just do that. And that's it guys. That is it for the pattern. Like I said, it's very simple and it's just a repetitive pattern that just will continuously run as long as you want. And then once you get to the end, all you've got to do is reverse the pattern. So as where you have your wall here, you'd literally put your log out of the side here. You'd put your chiseled stone here, your brick there, then you'd have your brick here. And you just repeat the pattern, okay? So just go ahead, repeat your pattern. And, you know, when you need to get to the corner, just literally rotate everything and just continue it down that way. Now this design is pretty good guys, it's nice and low, so you know you don't have to build up too high, but it's high enough to keep the villagers out, the pillagers out of the village. Okay, let's take a look at wall number 2. Okay, design number 2 does use a lot of stone bricks again guys, but again it is a very simple design, so it isn't too hard to put up. Now this one guys, I've gone ahead to show you how you can actually do this at an angle. So as you can see, I've used a 5 block gap here. So basically we need a pillar on one side and a pillar on the other side. And we can stretch it across as much as we want and just move it back to create a slight kind of angle on it. Now if you wanted to make the angle steeper so that it goes in further, you'd literally just use a 3 block. Okay, so you could do it at 3 blocks wide here. You'd literally do this pattern here, repeat it and move it back 1 block. And then keep moving it back as you want, okay? Now for this design, guys, I'm just going to show you purely how to just extend it if you want to just keep the design straight. Okay, but like I said, just all you got to do is use from one pillar to another pillar, and you can just keep moving it back by a block. So your next wall, for instance, would be here, and then here, and then here. You know, so you keep coming back by one block at an angle. You know, and if you want it not to be so steep, just make the parts longer. So rather than doing it in like a 5 like I have, you could do it in a 7 or a 9. But it needs to be an odd number so that you could keep a pillar at each side, so that you can get this clean pattern on each corner. Right, now, so guys, we're going to just go ahead and extend this pan anyway. So, first of all, let's go ahead and get our dark oak planks. And we're going to start by going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to leave a 1 block gap here, and we're going to do exactly the same. So let's raise these up to 5 blocks. Like this. Again, in front of them, we're going to do exactly the same with our stone bricks. Right in the gap and 1 forward, okay? Make sure you come that 1 forward so that you get a nice groove in the center. And we're going to leave a 1 block gap between them, making sure that we are in the gaps of the dark oak planks. Now, let's get our dark oak planks, and first of all, we're going to extend it across the top of the dark oak planks there. Then we're going to run a row all the way across the top of the stone bricks. Sorry, guys, my words ain't coming out. Now, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves some chisel stone bricks, and we're going to put those in the gaps. Then we're going to put some stone brick stairs in front of the bottoms of the pillars, just like this, okay? At the top of the stone pillars, go ahead and put an upside down stair. And then we're going to put a full block on top of these, and then another one on top of that. In the gaps, we're going to go ahead and put an upside down stair like this. And then we're going to come underneath to where we have this gap against the dark oak planks, and just put in 4 spruce wood fences, okay? Just like this. Then we're going to come up to the top here. We're going to put a cobblestone wall right in the center like so. And that is how you extend it, guys. You can make it as long or as short as you please, and it's very easy to curve and make it kind of at different angles. So, yeah, this design's pretty good, guys. I think this one is quite a nice looking design as well, especially if you're building around a village and you plan on building that village up and making it look nice. This is a really cool design. And with that being said, let's take a look at design number 3. Okay, guys, I tried to switch this one up a little bit and include a little bit of wood in this one. So, again, this one does require quite a few stone bricks, guys, and some oak logs and stuff. But the design itself is not that hard to follow. Okay, so, first of all, guys, let's take a look at what we're going to be needing. So, we're going to need some oak logs, some spruce buttons, spruce trapdoors, and spruce fences. Some dark oak planks, some stone brick blocks, some chisel stone bricks, some stone brick stairs, cobblestone blocks, and cobblestone walls. Now again, guys, I'm going to show you here how to just extend this wall, but like I said with the previous design, you can just take the pattern from pillar to pillar and actually place it in at an angle. Okay, so just use the same idea that I showed you before. Okay, so this one's going to be a little bit more complicated, guys. So let's start by placing a stone brick block here like this, and we're going to go 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to leave a 1 block gap and do another 2 here. So let's raise those to 5 as well. Okay, now we're going to grab our cobblestone. And in those gaps behind it, like this, we're going to raise up cobblestone. Again, 5 blocks high, just the same as it was before. And then across the top of these 2 blocks, we're going to run some dark oak planks like this. And if you want to extend your walkway at the top, you could always extend it by another one like so. Now, right in front of where you have the actual gap where the cobblestone is, we're going to go ahead at the top here and place a oak log like this sticking out. Place 1 here and 1 here. Then we're going to get our stone brick stairs and we're going to place a normal one at the top, okay? Make sure it's not upside down. You just want it facing normal like this, okay? Then we're going to grab our chisel stone blocks and we're going to place 1 in the gaps here. We're going to put a stone block in front of the pillars like this, with a stone brick stair in front, and an upside down stair on top like this. Now we're going to go ahead and put a cobblestone wall on the bottoms of these ones, and across the top underneath these ones. And then you're just going to go ahead and put a spruce fence in the middle, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 like this. Sorry, 3, not 4, but 3 like this in the gaps. Okay, then you're going to put your upside down stair in that gap underneath like so. On the top of these oak logs at the top, just go ahead and place another oak log, and on top of it you're going to place a trapdoor like this. Then on top of your stairs here in the gaps, you're going to place your wall, your cobblestone wall that is. And then you just want to get your spruce wood buttons and go ahead and place one on the fronts of those logs like so. And that is it, guys. It is a nice and simple design to follow, nothing too much to it. Now, as you can see, this one does end with the cobblestone wall here. So if you need to extend it one more, all you'd need to literally do is just repeat the inner pattern here so that you get your pillar to finish on the corner. But overall, guys, again, I really love this design. I think this one is pretty cool, and I like the fact that this one incorporates a little bit more color with the wood. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at design number 4. Okay, guys, design number 4 is very simple. As you can see, I've incorporated a lot more wood into this design, so it's much easier to build in survival. Now, all we're going to need for this one is some cobblestone blocks, stairs and walls, some dark oak planks, spruce buttons, fences, stairs and trapdoors, and some oak logs. Now, I'm actually going to extend it over on the opposite side here because we've got a little bit more room to work with here. So first of all, let's grab our oak logs, and where we've got our oak log here, I'm just going to place one here and then leave a 1 block gap and place one there and there, and we're going to raise these to 4 blocks high. Now grab your cobblestone, come behind here in the gaps, and you want to be 1 block further back again and place a pillar of 4 cobblestone, just like this. Now round to the front here, at the bottom in the gap there, we're just going to place a cobblestone in there, and then in front of the logs here, we're going to place a oak log just like this, facing upwards. On top of the oak log, we're going to go ahead and place a spruce stair, just like this. Then we're going to place a spruce trapdoor in these gaps down here, and then one in front of these logs like this, and then open them up so they are in front of it like this. Now, get your cobblestone wall, place one in the gap on top of that cobblestone block, one at the very top of the gap, like this, and then a spruce fence in that gap, like so. Now, grab your spruce stairs, and we want an upside down stair at the top of these pillars, like this. Then we're going to grab our dark oak planks, and we're going to run it across the top here, so from the cobblestone wall, and we're going to run it right across the front here. Run another row across the back, like so. And again, guys, if you want a wider walkway, you can simply just make it wider. It's entirely up to you. Now, on top of these spruce stairs, we're going to place an oak log like this, with a spruce button on the front. In those gaps on that dark oak planks, we're going to place an upside down cobblestone stair. Then we're going to place an oak log on top of the logs here, with a spruce trapdoor on top, and then some cobblestone wall in between those gaps, just like so. And overall, guys, I think that looks pretty good. It's a very simple design, but I think this blends in really nicely, and the two kind of colours look pretty nice together. So that's design number 4, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at design number 5, which is our final design. Okay, guys, this is actually a very simple design, and to be honest, I actually really love this design. There's something about this design that just looks really nice. It's just very simple, very organic, and I don't know, just something that I really like. So this is really simple. All we're going to need for this one is some cobblestone blocks, cobblestone slabs and walls, some dark oak planks and some dark oak slabs, spruce fences, and then some logs of your choice. I tend to go for colours that tend to blend with each other. So for here, we've got the dark oak, the stripped dark oak, and the stripped spruce, okay? 3 colours that just blend nicely together. So for this one, guys, it's very simple. So first of all, let's just work out a shape for the wall. If we look from above, you can see we've kind of got a bit of a swirly, zigzaggy shape, okay? So we've got a very organic kind of look. So let's start by getting the dark oak for now. And we're just going to make a little row here of the shape. So I'm going to just go here, add a diagonal, a few diagonals. Some can go next to each other. Don't put more than 2 next to each other in a row like this, okay? I think it doesn't look right, so just no more than 2. And then we can go something like this. Yeah, something like that. That should do. You know, it hasn't got to be a perfect pattern, but something kind of like this. Now, just try to quickly randomize these ones. So we don't want all of the same color next to each other. So let's try and add in some stripped spruce. So we're going to just go ahead, do a few like this. Then we're going to go for the stripped dark oak again. So we're going to try and incorporate some of these. You don't need to put it in the ground like that. That was an accident. So something along those lines, I think. Now, we're just going to raise these to random heights. So I normally go somewhere between, I think, about 6 blocks upwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So from about 5 to 6 blocks up to about 7 or 8 blocks. Okay. So let's start by doing all the dark oak logs first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 I do. Yeah, we'll go with 5. I'm going to do, say, 7 for that one. And then 6 for that one. 5 for that one. And then, I don't know, 6 for that one. Then we're going to do the same for the stripped spruce log. Again, but don't make it the same height as the one next to it, okay? Keep them at different heights. Something like this. And again, you don't need to go too high for this because the pillagers can't exactly jump over walls. So these walls don't need to be that high unless you're actually just trying to do it for the looks and you want a nice big wall. But other than that, guys, you really haven't got to do this wall that high. Okay, so you have something now that looks a bit like this. Okay, now all I do for this point, guys, is I get myself some cobblestone blocks and I'll run a load of them all in front of the these logs. Sorry, my words didn't come out there, guys. I don't know what went wrong. No words. And then just randomly here and there, maybe make it a little bit higher. Make sure it doesn't look like a pattern, so you don't want them in the same place. Then get your slabs. And just start kind of trying to make it look like it's a bit more natural. So maybe something like that. Bring that one out a bit. Could do that one like that. Make that higher. Yeah, just random here. Just kind of, you know, you just want it to look a bit more smooth and natural. And make it look like this wall's kind of, you know, just sort of been sort of dropped in front of it to support these pillars. You know, because otherwise these wouldn't have just stood up on their own. So, you know, make it look like that they've been sort of barricaded with these stones. Then just go ahead and wherever you've got a full block here and there, just go ahead and put a cobblestone wall on top. Make sure it's on one of the full blocks low. And don't put them too close to each other because it will look a bit funny otherwise. You can now and again dot one on the ground like that. It doesn't matter. Something along those kind of lines like that. You know, and again, guys, like I say, just keep playing around with it until you feel that it looks right. If anywhere it doesn't look like it's got enough, go ahead and pile it up a bit more. But yeah, you're kind of going for something that looks a bit like this. And I think it looks like we need something more over here. Let's bring that one down to... yeah, let's do that like that. And then we'll put one like that there. Yeah, I think that looks good. That looks pretty good. Now, once you've done that, guys, all you need to do is come round to the back, first of all. Get your dark oak planks. And you need to kind of make a walkway across here for your people to get across. So, you're going to need to bring it out a couple. Make sure you got a couple of bricks. And just make sure that you kind of have got enough room to walk around. So, wherever, if you've got logs to stick right out, make sure you've got enough room to get around the back here, okay? So you're probably going to need a fairly wide kind of walkway for this. Probably something that stretches across about 5 blocks just so you can get in and out of those gaps. Go ahead, extend it all the way across like this first of all. Okay, so we're just going to fill all of this one all the way out. And you know, if you've got bigger bits like this, don't be afraid to just go ahead and extend a bit like this. We can always add in a bit of shape on the back here if you want to after with anything. It doesn't matter. Something kind of like that. Okay. Now that looks pretty good. Then all you need to do here is go ahead and on top of these pillars here, just randomly place like say 1, maybe 2 on some of them, just like this. Just place a fence on pretty much every one of them. You can skip the odd one if you want to, it's entirely up to you. So I normally just go with like either 1 or 2, but I like to keep them at different heights. So you know, if this one, for instance, is here, I wouldn't put 2 on here so it's the same level. I'd make it either lower or higher. Okay, but something kind of like this is what you're looking at. And then where you got these bits here, where sometimes it's a little bit hard to see over, just go ahead, maybe put a full block in the corner like this, and put a couple of slabs around, just so that you can kind of get up a little bit higher and see. You know, just make it a little bit easier for yourself for viewing. Okay, so go ahead, maybe in there as well, something like that. Yeah, overall I think that'll do, something maybe like that in there, and then we can put some slabs. Always put the slabs in front so that you can walk up to it, okay? So wherever, if you put a full block anywhere, make sure there's a slab in front of it so that you can just walk up to it naturally wherever you are. And it's always good to have a couple like this, you know, where you can walk up and you can jump onto it without no fence on there. Because that way, if there are any pillagers and you want to shoot them with your crossbow or your bow and arrow, you can go ahead and sort of get here and you can get a good aim at them. So yeah, guys, that's about it. That's the last design. And I gotta say, guys, out of all of them, I do really love the look of this design. There's just something about the look of it that, I don't know, really feels like it fits into Minecraft and how it should be. So you can go and do that. One little tip you can do if you wanted is on top of these little cobblestone walls, you can go ahead and just put 1 or 2 fences just like this if you want to add a little bit more to the wall. It isn't necessary, you haven't got to do it, but it just adds a little bit more detail there if you wanted to. Even when you have a full block at the bottom here, you could go ahead and put 1 or 2 in. It's entirely up to you, something like that. But overall, guys, I gotta say, I really love this design. I hope these designs have been handy to you. I am going to be doing another video soon with some more complex designs, ones that look really nice and are a bit bigger, more for like castles and things like that. So I will be doing that soon, so stay tuned for those. But for now, guys, we're going to leave it just there. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, don't forget to smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, then please consider subscribing. Just don't forget to hit that bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. But for now, this is BlueNerd signing out, and I will catch you guys in the next one.